Fabulous. I don't have my headset today, so just confirm you can hear me well. Yeah, awesome. Perfect. So these are the things we want to have. First, and this one, I know it's like last minute. I sent a lot of stuff. So just grab whatever you have handy. And if you need to switch it later, it's fine. I'll just tell you what to do to switch it. Just remind me at the end. Okay. So if you have a little sachet, if you don't, a little Ziploc will do. Anything for right now, right? I love that one. Any little container. I want to look for one that's translucent, but I didn't have one handy, so I'm going to switch it out after, right? This is for you with you the entire year if you need it, okay? So whatever, if it's not one that like totally satisfies you right now, just use a temporary one, totally fine, and then we can switch it up. Then you're gonna wanna put in there, I sent a list of options, but you don't have to stick to the ones that I put in there. Anything that is symbolic for you of whatever it is you're manifesting. If you're manifesting inner peace and there's a symbol that is important for you, you can go ahead and draw it and you put that paper in there. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a crystal or an herb, up to you. I put a list of crystals in there. I'm gonna go with rose quartz. And does anybody know what this one is? I'm just very attracted to it. Do you know, Rebecca?
No, but I like it.
I'm very attracted to it. Let's see.
Oh, take a picture of that. I'm gonna go ask them what it is.
I'll send you. I'm gonna put an angel, and I love crystal quartz is the one I put in there. It just amplifies any intention you have. So it doesn't have to be specific to abundance or love or health, right? Crystal quartz is super powerful. And one other thing with using crystals, what?
So that's gorgeous.
Isn't it gorgeous? I love this one.
Absolutely. I love that.
Yeah. And tiger eye, I'm also very attached to.
That's the one I was going to ask you about.
Really? Very.
Yeah, I went ahead and bought it.
Really calls me, right? So if you don't have these things handy, totally fine. Throughout the year or whenever you feel called to buy a crystal or somebody gifts one to you, I'll show you how to cleanse it and you'll just stick it into your sachet, right? And reconnect with your intention. Totally fine. You don't
Where all these come from. A little sad.
Yay, love it.
Shop.
Love it. So then for herbs, I'm gonna put alfalfa. I've heard it's really good for abundance. And there is a group that I was part of that this lady was selling, like instead of having to buy a lot of each, she was selling like a sample of 5 or 10 or 15. She does that every so often, and it was really cheap. It was like $50. So if you want the link, let me know and I'll send it to you. Sure. I'm gonna put rose petals. I just love the way this one smells. And I'm gonna put carnation. I know some of you have gardens outside, right? So you can pick your own flowers and calendula. There's some people that put black salt. I don't know, I've never used it. There's some like really witchy stuff that I still have to learn more about before I start playing with it. Some people say I'm a white witch, I'm a green witch, you know. Here's the thing, I got into like a lot of this witchy stuff with this book, the spell book for new witches.
God.
Yeah, and she explains it so well. How I'm just gonna read this little part. What magic really is about. Magic versus power. Magic is the natural energy that flows through the world. So she's calling magic what we call like infinite intelligence, right? Source. Whereas power is the practical art of channeling that energy. Power is within you, which very much is aligned with what we talk about, waiting to be tapped into, and magic can be found in natural objects. So it's like that divine power that's there, right, in everything and everywhere, and we are accessing through our own belief system, our own, right? So it's just the wording she used, it's magic, to talk about this infinite intelligence, and whatever resonates with you is perfectly fine. Whatever doesn't resonate, doesn't. What's really interesting is that she talks about some witches. She says another type of power that comes from within you is psychic ability, right? And she says some witches have abilities such as precognition, intuition, clairvoyance, psychometry, mediumship, or empathy. So she calls empaths that can sense feelings and emotions of others while often absorbing energy from others is a type of witch, right? Which, if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't need to resonate. It's just saying it's a superpower. It's not something that everybody has. And it's very much aligned with what we do. So this book in particular, she has like different spells for different things. And it's just a way of setting an intention for something that you want without being so much in your head, in a more playful way. That's why I incorporate it in the moon rituals. And a lot of the times it's the way we manifest easier and faster because we get out of our heads. Sound good? Awesome. So when you have your crystals, you have your herbs, any symbols or any things that, you remember my toy on the beach, right? Like that was the day I discovered manifestation. Any symbol that's important to you that allows you to raise your vibration to that place of knowing, unwavering conviction that this power is outside and is running through you and you can access it. It doesn't have to go in the sachet, just put it around so you can see it and we can draw energy from it. Any candle, I'm going to use red. I'm feeling my root chakra needs a little bit of aligning. The root chakra is all about safety, security, sexuality. So I'm going to go with red today. Make sure you have an index card or a Post-it because we're going to write something in the front and in the back, and it's going to go in the sachet. An index card is better, or if you can just cut a piece of paper because we're going to need some space like this. So don't make it too small. Make sure you have your journal and favorite pen and candy to write down as soon as we end the meditation, and your matches. Choose whatever you're going to cleanse with. You can cleanse with sage, Palo Santo, water and salt, or just with your imagination, like you're lighting things up. You can also hold a crystal. I really like this one. It's like a chakra stick. I think I've showed you before. So you can cleanse just with your energy, just visualizing it, visualizing that light, whatever feels good and comfortable to you. Sound good? So I'm going to pause this for does everybody need a couple minutes to gather the stuff? Yeah. So 5 minutes sound good? Yeah. Awesome. So I'll see you in 5 minutes. Fabulous. So we're back. We're going to take a deep breath in. And the first thing we want to do is light our candle very intentionally, bringing in light into your space. And as you do this, remind yourself how easy it is to rekindle your flame, to reignite your flame whenever you're going through anything and it feels like that flame has dimmed. Just notice how easy it is to light it back up. And the next thing we're going to do is cleanse our space. So if you want to do it with sage or Palo Santo, you can go ahead and light it now. Once again, just setting the intention to connect with whatever cleansing item you chose. And noticing if you're choosing an item, how it's building its energy to support you. So what we want to do is start by cleansing ourselves, and then we're going to cleanse all the items that we are going to be working with today. So intuitively, however it feels to you, go ahead and I'm playing with makeup, babe. I'm getting a comment that I changed. I'm playing with makeup. New year, new you. So we're gonna, oh, I changed my clothes too, my sexy clothes. Yeah, I did. So you want to cleanse whatever space in your body feels that needs more cleansing. Just spend a little bit more time there. And as you're doing this, we're going to connect with appreciation and gratitude for every part of your body, your intuition, your inner guidance. It's very intentionally releasing anything that no longer serves you, releasing any negativity, any toxicity, and start to feel protected, more connected. Just taking a few moments to go at your own pace, following your guidance, cleansing yourself. Don't forget your feet with deep appreciation for everywhere they take you. Your hands, your heart. And very gently go down to your root chakra, cleansing that space. And come up through your belly, your chest, your neck, your head, all the way up to the crown of your head as we cleanse and align all our chakras. Taking a deep breath in, and then extend this cleanse to every single item that you are going to be working with today. Every crystal, every herb. Everything that you're working with in this space. As you're doing this cleanse, visualize everything coming alive, being filled with energy, supporting you, feeling deep appreciation and gratitude for it all. If you do have something that's acting as your wand, some people do like that, cleanse your wand. Rebecca smiling. Your pen, your journal, any water, anything you're drinking. You can extend this cleanse to protect, to clear everything in your space. And we're going to take a moment, just closing our eyes and putting this tool down to visualize yourself surrounded by a bright, beautiful white light, deeply protected, deeply grounded. And as you breathe in, feel that white light as you exhale, expanding further and further away from you, bringing into this safe, protected space the whole room you're in, your whole house, anybody you love. Just breathing and exhaling and expanding this beautiful glowing white light of protection surrounding to whatever space you want to extend. See it surrounding you, expanding, expanding further to include your community, your state, the world, all the way up to the universe. And see yourself deeply protected. Feel it in the core of your being, how protected, loved, and cared for you are. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. We're going to grab our journal, first thing, and we're going to clarify our intention for this year. So the first thing we want to do is just take a few moments to just brainstorm in regards to any of the intentions that you set in the previous ritual or anything that has come up for you since then. What are those 1, 2, 3 intentions that are deeply, deeply calling you? And anything that is coming up, just write it down. It's a free flow exercise. We don't have to be very specific. Just allow yourself to write for a few minutes, free flow, in regards to your intentions. Just a few more seconds to finish up whatever idea you've started. And then take a moment to read through and see which one is standing out for you. If there's a word or a couple of words that are standing out to you, make a circle around them. With the words that you circled, create a sentence. One sentence or two sentences in the present moment, including those words. Can you share in the chat your sentence? Anybody that wants to? You don't have to, if you want to. Money is flowing easily. I love that. Love it. I will embrace new adventures and new experiences with self-compassion and self-love. We love it, love it, love it. Love comes into my life. Ooh, nice. Excellent. So we want to make this sentence, I will reconnect with my authentic self. Love it, love it, very powerful. Now let's next level these statements, okay? So first thing we want to do is we want to feel into, do I want to use I or do I want to use you? Am I saying I such and such, or do I want to use you? Like somebody's telling me, somebody higher force is telling me this is what's going to happen. You decide, right? Feel into the sentence. For example, I will embrace new adventures and new experiences with self-compassion and love and self-love. You will embrace new adventures and new experiences with self-compassion and love. Feel into it. You want to keep the I, if you want to place the you, only you know, feel into it and your core. The second thing we want to do is we want to bring it to the present moment. We want to bring it in. We want to feel it now. So I am embracing new adventures. I am reconnecting with my authentic self. I am allowing money in easily. You are allowing money in easily. You are reconnecting with your authentic self. You are embracing new adventures, new experiences with self-compassion and self-love. Feel into it and see which one feels like, oh, that's a click for me. The third invitation to next level it is to make it an affirmation. If you haven't learned about affirmations or don't remember affirmations, they're just a way to set that affirmation in a way, in a question format, so the brain has to look for answers to your question. So if I'm saying, I allow money in easily, I'm going to ask a question like, why? Why is it so easy for me to allow money in? Feel into that question that feels like, that felt like it clicked even more. And you see which one looks better for you. Why is it so easy for me to reconnect with my authentic self? Why do I love reconnecting with my authentic self? Feel into each question and see which one is moving you closer to that embodiment, closer to that unwavering conviction, to that belief, to that state where you're already living what you want. Generally, stay away from how questions, right? The how is not our problem. The how is the universe's problem. And once I'm going to give a minute to the next level, that statement. And once you have it, get comfortable. We're going to go into a 10-minute meditation so that we can actually see what a vision of that looks like. We're not forcing anything. We're just allowing ourselves to receive. Remember, we are receiving mechanisms. We are vibrational translators. So we're just allowing these messages to come in, these visions to be expressed to us so that we can see clearly and give our mind a clear target, a clear focus. The only thing we need to do is allow ourselves to get into a relaxed state. That is it. Does it make a difference if we use the question form or statement form? Absolutely not. It is your choice which one you use. It just has to feel better for you, right? For me, when I use I statements for something that I don't believe, my mind goes into kind of like a battle with it. If I am trying to manifest abundance, and I say I am overflowing with abundance, my mind starts going into a battle, like, what? What are you talking about, crazy chick? Right? So we're softening that either by giving the mind its natural, we're tricking the mind. Its natural way of operating is asking questions. It's always asking, what am I going to eat for dinner? What's going to happen with this? What if this one says this? What if this doesn't happen? So I'm going to give it a question that I actually want it to look for answers to. I'm going to give it a question like, why is abundance overflowing so easily? Why is there so much abundance coming into my life? That feels easier for me than trying to shove down my throat, I am overflowing with abundance. The other one that feels much easier to me is visualizing higher force, whatever that is for you, God, the universe, whatever, telling me you are overflowing with abundance. It's almost like that higher self, or that higher self me, right? You guys know I call her Lula. It's like Lola. I call her Lula. And she's telling me, because she can see a wider vision. She has a wider perspective, and she can see future, past, present, everything. So she's just telling me something she's seeing. You are overflowing with abundance. And my mind accepts that more easily. So it's which one will your mind accept more easily? That's the one that you're going to choose. So when you have that, get comfortable. You don't have to be on camera. You could be laying down. You could close your eyes. You could cuddle with a blanket. Whatever feels good to you. We're going to deep dive into a relaxation. All you have to do is allow yourself to be relaxed and receive the images that come. That's it. Sound good? Any cues? Awesome. Let's dive in. Taking a deep breath in. Hold it for a few seconds and just let it go without pushing, just letting it go. One more deep breath in through your mouth. Hold it and let go. And one more deep breath in through your mouth. Hold it and let go. And begin to notice how just a few deep breaths allowed you to feel more relaxed, more at ease, more open. Very gently, we're going to focus our awareness on the top of our heads. Very gently giving it the instruction to relax. Flowing down to your forehead. Bringing the awareness behind your eyes. Taking a deep breath in. And just noticing as you exhale how you feel more relaxed. Gently bringing your awareness behind your nose. Noticing as you breathe in and breathe out how easy it is to let go And bring your attention to the back of your throat. As you breathe in and breathe out, notice yourself diving deeper into this relaxation, coming down to your shoulders and intentionally releasing any heaviness as you allow yourself to do your part, which is just to relax, coming down to your chest and gently to your belly button, taking a moment to breathe in this fresh air all the way into your stomach. And as you exhale, allow any worries, any tension to be dissolved. That is your only job, to release, to relax, and let go. Coming down gently to your root chakra, to your hips, and just allowing yourself to release any tension, very gently flowing your energy to your legs, to your knees, blessing them, appreciating them, and gently flowing your energy down to your calves, to your heels, to your feet, dissolving any tension, and beginning to see how from the bottom of your feet, these roots, energetic roots, are coming out of the bottom of your feet and into the ground, deeply connecting you with the center of the earth, feeling deeply grounded, safe, and protected. Once again, take a deep breath in through your mouth. Hold it for a few seconds and then just let it go through your nose. Notice how with just a few seconds of intentional breathing, you've released tension and you're diving deeper into a state of relaxation to allow yourself to see, to be guided towards your next step, towards your vision, towards your calling, towards your purpose. Visualize a staircase going down. There's 10 steps. With each step you take, you allow yourself to dive deeper into this relaxation, feeling completely safe, completely grounded, completely guided, knowing that when you reach the bottom of the stairs, you will be seeing a clear sign, a clear vision to help ground you, to help guide you in this beautiful, delicious journey that you're embarking on in 2022. And very gently breathing in, you step down to step number 9. Notice if there's any tension in your body and just set the intention to release it as you step into step number 8. Breathing in deep, exhaling, stepping down to step number 7, and down to Step number 6. Breathing in deep. Step number 5. Noticing how relaxed you are. Step number 4. Noticing how relaxed you are. Step number 3. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling. Step number 2. Step number 1. Noticing how deeply, deeply relaxed you are. Tension dissolved as you step into step number 1. And then you see a hallway. At the end of the hallway, there's a door. That door looks very familiar. As you come closer to that door, you know that when you open it, you're going to step into this space of clarity. You can feel the excitement building up as you take each step, coming closer and closer to this door. You put your hand on the handle of the door, and you notice that there's a little paper. This paper has a date. A date in the year 2022. It has a day and a month. When you step into and open this door, you will step into that date. Whatever that date is perfectly okay for you. Just notice the date, taking a deep breath in. And as you open the door, you see a clear vision. You see yourself in that date, moving around, doing things. Whatever you see is perfectly okay. You're just an observer. You're coming into the space to just observe. You're not interacting with anything. You're just looking around and noticing any signs, any symbols that call your attention. As I remain quiet for the next few seconds, just take a moment to look around. Without forcing anything, just letting yourself see with curiosity. Playful curiosity. Breathing in gently. See yourself moving about on that date. Just look at her. What do you notice about her? calls your attention about her? See yourself, delight yourself, bask in this vision, noticing all the qualities you see in her. Now you get to choose if you want to feel into these qualities. If you do, all you have to do is come close to her and step into her temporarily. You can embody her for a few seconds if that's what you choose to do. And when you're in embodying her, just let yourself be guided by her. Let her move you around, show you around, show you what it feels like to be her, what she's doing, what she's thinking. And just notice as I remain quiet for the next few seconds, anything that calls your attention as you're looking through her eyes, through her senses, perceiving this experience. And just breathe in. Take a few more seconds to notice if there's anything else that you want to pick up on, you want to spend time observing through her eyes, through her senses, anything you want to touch. Very gently, take a moment to do so. And breathe in. Very gently, take a moment to breathe deep. Appreciate this experience, this opportunity to interact with this part of you. And very gently step out of this version of you. Once again, being the observer of this scene, looking around to see if there's anything that you want to look at, that you want to notice, that you want to remember. And just take a few moments to do so as you start walking back to the door. Taking a deep breath in, getting close to the door, putting your hand on that handle. As you're getting ready to open the door, you feel a hand on your shoulder. And you turn to see this version of you looking at you with the most loving eyes as she tells you, I'm waiting for you right here. Go do what you need to do. I'm right here. And your immediate reaction is to hug her as she holds you in this beautiful, compassionate, kind way. You're feeling deeply protected, deeply loved, deeply guided. There's something in you that just switched. There's this unwavering conviction that in just a few months, you will be right there, one with her. And you know, there are some things that you need to do in order to do so. And you're excited about it, about those things. Some of them you already know. Some of them will show up and reveal themselves to you when you're ready. But you know, it's all guiding you right to this moment. And there's a thrill that awakens inside you that you can't contain. You feel it electrifying your body, your mind, your spirit. There's a smile you can't contain. There's this knowing, this unwavering conviction that this is so, that it is inevitable. And with that conviction, you open the door and you come back to the staircase, taking each step up the staircase with a big smile on your face, knowing that this vision, this manifestation is inevitable. That you'll be guided every step of the way as you step on step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, to do whatever you need to do. 4, 5, things you already know, and things that you don't know yet. that you know you'll be shown those things and you'll be ready to take those actions whenever you're ready. Step number 6, step number 7, you feel deeply held, deeply protected, deeply guided, and loved. Step number 8, step number 9. When you reach step number 10, you take a deep breath in, feeling so grateful for this guidance, for this experience, for yourself, for everything you've gone through. And you express this gratitude through every cell of your being. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Knowing that as you express appreciation for what is already done, it is activated on an even deeper level. We expressed appreciation for what we already got. And in this state of delicious gratitude, take a moment, breathe in this magical experience that is activated within you. Powerful conviction and faith in yourself, in the universe, in your intuition, in your guidance, in your higher self. You feel deeply, deeply connected. Taking a deep breath in as we gently count from 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, feeling deeply grateful. 4, 5, and when you're ready, you open your eyes to come back to the present moment. Rubbing your hands together to activate this energy, this unwavering conviction. You're gently going to imbue with this energy your sachet, hold it in your hands. Take a moment to connect with that vision as you infuse this sachet with this powerful conviction and faith. Very gently opening up that sachet. You're going to put in there each of the elements that you want to include to support you in maintaining this state of conviction and unwavering faith and deep gratitude. As you put in each symbol, each item, feel this deep state of gratitude for what has already been accomplished, for what you have already accomplished. And let that thrill, that excitement flow freely through your body as you infuse each one of the items that you're putting in this sachet. knowing that this perfect combination will hold this vibration for you for as long as you need it. Everything that you're intuitively guided to put in there is exactly what needs to go in there. And allow this thrill running through your body, this deep state of gratitude for what you have seen is already created, to flow through as you infuse each one of the elements that you're putting in this sacred sachet. See them coming together in this beautiful combination. They hold space for you as they hold this vibration, this sacred vibration of gratitude and conviction. And take a moment to put this sachet with all the items that you've selected in between your hands as you express deep appreciation for what has already been created, for what has already been set in motion for your highest good and the highest good of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Allow yourself to feel that gratitude the same exact way that you feel it when you've been given a present that you love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Feel that joy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very gently place that sachet right next to you. As you take your index card and you write that sentence that you chose at the beginning. If there is another sentence, one or two more that you want to add right below it, in that same side, feel free to write it, following the same sequence that you chose for that first one. Whether it be the question, affirmation, or the you statement, or the I statement. Add any symbols that you saw, anything that came through in the visualization, you can add it to that side of the index card that you're writing on. Any symbol, any word. That reminds you of what you saw. And just take a few seconds to finish that up. As you turn to the back of the index card and write the following sentences. I recognize that I have the ability to discern what is true for me. Upon recognition, I see I am transcending my thinking. Transcending anything that appears to hold me back. In the following words, you want to write them in a different color, in capital letters, some different way. I allow reality to rearrange itself. To reflect my vision. And I do my part. With inner conversations. And interpretations. That support the materialization of my vision. And you can write this on top in a different color, anywhere on the index card that you want. I feel so blessed. And grateful. And when you're ready, just hold it in your hands Once again, connect with that moment where your higher self, your future self, placed her hand on your shoulder and reminded you that she's there waiting for you with the most kind, loving eyes. And then very gently fold this index card and add it to your sachet. When you're ready and your sachet is complete, you can go ahead and close it. In whatever way feels good to you. And it is ready. It is infused with this vision, with the high vibrations that will help you stay connected to this vision, receive the guidance that you need, and feel this deep state of gratitude whenever anything comes up that disconnects you from it. All you need to do is grab your sachet, take a deep breath in, and allow yourself to reconnect with this high vibration that you've infused it with. If you want to switch anything, if you want to add anything, you'll have the recording and you can follow again the meditation, include that thing, switch the sachet however you want, make any changes, and again, reconnect with those feelings, reconnect with that high vibration, and you'll have your sachet ready again. Whenever it feels that it needs a little bit of boost, you can go ahead on the full moon and place it on a windowsill, right under the light of the moon, and just let it recharge again. Hold it in your hands, and again, go through parts of this meditation, breathing in and reconnecting with that version of you that is holding the space for you, that placed her hand on your shoulder, and that is waiting for you on that specific day. Allowing yourself to feel deep gratitude for your guidance, for her love, for being supported through every step of the journey. Any questions? Any comments? You can type in the chat. There's no silly questions ever. You like that? I'm glad. I am glad. I think you're typing something, right? Yes. What if we couldn't use the exact date or we saw many dates? There's no right or wrong to any of this. You saw many dates, perfect, right? Totally fine. There's just many versions that are being activated. If there's one specifically that's calling you a little bit more, that's totally fine. But we will definitely discuss it more in the private coaching too. So if any questions come up, you know where to reach me. If you haven't scheduled your private for this month in the Oasis, go ahead and send me a message so we can schedule. Anybody that's in the Oasis, we are doing our next level manifestation session next Sunday, same channel, same time, 12 p.m. Eastern. We are talking all about desires, which is going to lead beautifully to the next step of what we just did now. I love you so very much. A big hug. You know where to reach me. Namaste, my ladies.